first way we're going to show you is a way that was taught to law enforcement in the past. It's not that it's a bad way, it's just not as effective. As they drew their firearm, they would drop down and then they would come up to the target. That's pretty simple. The entire time, from the time they draw, roughly to this point, you're completely ineffective and cannot gauge a threat. The second way we're going to show you is more effective than the first way, but less than effective is what we're going to show you in a few minutes. As you draw, they would come as high as possible and then punch out and line your sights up on target. You're still wasting a lot of time. From this point to this point right here, you're still ineffective. You cannot engage a threat downrange in this position until you begin to punch out and your front sight lines up with your rear sight. Now we're going to show you the most effective way to draw from your holster. As you begin to draw, you're going to apply slight pressure to the front of your holster with the barrel. So as I'm pushing backwards, not enough to affect your draw, as soon as my barrel clears my holster, it springs forward. What this allows you to do to engage from your hip to full extension and neutralize a threat. All right, threat! 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 Today I use the holster on my strong side. I naturally carry in the middle of my back with a sticky holster, which allows me to protect myself while I draw from any hand with either hand. So what we're going to do with that, we're going to go ahead and go into drawing from the concealed. The first thing you'll notice in the previous video, I had my hand up to protect myself. The more we can remove from your tactics, the more effective you're going to be. So instead of being here or having your hand here or using both hands to lift your shirt up to draw for your firearm, it needs to be up here to protect yourself. If a threat is recognized, hand goes up, I can protect myself here, front, back, left, or right while I'm drawing. So we'll actually go into the draw now. One thing you'll notice is I'm always in the exact same types of clothing attire. Cargo pants Even if I'm in jeans, they fit roughly the same way. My t-shirts, they roughly fit all the same way, so I know within 1 or 2 inches, the length of my shirt is always going to be the same. And this makes it to where I never have to worry about looking down or making an error while I'm defending myself. So once again, I'm going to go into a defensive mode. The threat's already been called or recognized. As I come down, you'll notice my hand is touching my rib cage. This is called a reference point. So as I come down, I built the muscle memory. As soon as my palm, where my thumb meets my palm, touches my rib cage, all I do is I scoop down. At that point, I know I have my shirt every single time. And as I come up, my thumb touches my rib cage. I know exactly where my firearm is, scoops in. As you can see, my shirt is actually between my thumb and my grip. As long as you don't monkey grip it, you're fine. So as you draw and you go forward, the shirt's going to pull free and punch out. Very easy to draw from a concealed. It just takes practice. If you're at home, if you got kids, lock the door. Practice every time you have a different style shirt. Go in front of a mirror and practice. This is what's going to make you good, not watching videos.